Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bianca Ariana, and today I'm going to be talking about my breast reduction.
Shawty say she tryna live that life. Say she got a man, but not tonight. Type of chick I like. How you feeling for me when I'm dancing? Oh, yeah. Just hit me when you need some more. Oh, yeah.
So sometimes I'm going to be looking down to look at my phone because I wrote some things down so I won't be all over the place and forget what I meant to say. I have a video on this my first video on my channel actually, and I didn't like it. I mean pretty much what's going to be in this video was in that video, but it's just an update because that video was, I think, my 3 months update or 1 month, and it's been 7 months now. So so I just thought I'd make a video. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is why I wanted a breast reduction. And I wanted a breast reduction because, first of all, I had breasts my whole life, really. And since okay, so in elementary, I was the kid with the biggest breasts, like maturing way before all the other kids. And yeah, so in junior high school, I used to get made fun of because of my breasts because I was the only kid with big breasts. And at that time, I was around a C. And of course, they weren't perky and sitting up, so I used to get made fun of. So then in high school, I was okay in the beginning because I think I was still a C in the beginning when I first got into high school, and they just started to grow. And so I just got very uncomfortable. Like, I couldn't wear what I wanted to wear. And I'm pretty short. I'm 5'1", almost 5'2", and my breast was I was a triple D, and it used to just weigh me down. I used to feel like a big blob, honestly, and I used to my posture was terrible. It made my posture bad. I couldn't wear what I wanted to wear, and I felt bad because I'm young, so I want to be able to wear what I want to wear, you know? And it gave me dark lines, which I still kind of have some. I'm trying to make them go away, but you could see it. Dark lines, not being able to wear a bikini was depressing. Just mainly insecurities. It just made me insecure, really. And I sometimes had shoulder pains and my posture. So that's mainly why I wanted a breast reduction. So this was in high school where I really realized I wanted a breast reduction. So so I was in college and I was still considering a breast reduction, but when I got to college, that's when I started looking for doctors. And the hardest part is looking for doctors. I was so clueless to who to go to, who to just make a consultation with, because I wanted someone local where I didn't have to go super far, but I also wanted someone good. So, since I live in California, Southern California, I just mainly searched for doctors in the Los Angeles area, and I just didn't know who to go to. Honestly, I read reviews on doctors and I just didn't know because I wanted someone good, and it's like, how do you know if the person's actually good? You know, you could see pictures and stuff, but I just didn't know. So, you know, one day, I think it was in, let's see, because I got it in August. I got my breast reduction in August. So, let's see. May, June, July. In July of 2017, I believe in July. Oh my god, there's dogs barking. I'm sorry. If you guys hear dogs, I'm really sorry. But anyways, so I don't really remember the exact date, but I woke up one morning and I was like, I'm gonna find a doctor. So I found two doctors, and they were both in the Los Angeles area. And I showed my mom their pictures, and she was like, okay, well, I like him. So I was like, okay. So I just went with it. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. So I went for consultation, and I actually had to pay for consultation. So my consultation, I believe, was like a week after I set it up or something like that. So I went for consultation, and basically he just looked at my breast and was like, yes, you need a breast reduction. We'll see if your insurance will cover. And he said around what size I would go down to, which he said I would most likely go down to a size C. And so, yeah. So then after that, I think it was like a day later after my consultation, I was called and they said my insurance didn't cover, so I will have to pay out of my pocket. But they have a plan where I can basically apply for Care Credit, which is a credit card for medical stuff. So I applied and I got accepted, and they gave me a credit card, and I think they gave me 14,000 on my credit card, and I had to pay. In my breast reduction was 15,000, so I had to pay 1,000 out of my pocket, which was okay because the $1,000 was for the anesthesiologist, which I would have had to pay out of my pocket for him anyway, so it didn't really matter. So so before I got my consultation, I was a triple D, and I went down to a C. I'm not even sure that I'm a C right now. I think I'm a C, but I haven't got measured or anything. So yes, I am a size C now. Well, I think I'm a size C, but I'm not sure. But the way my breasts look and stuff, I think I'm a size C. So what happened was, I got accepted for the Care Credit, and literally, she's like, okay, when do you want the breast reduction? And I'm like, okay, before school starts, because we start school in August. So I got it done in the beginning of August, and school started towards the end of August for me. So I think it was like a week later, I went in for surgery. A week later, after I got accepted for Care Credit, I went in for surgery. And so I don't remember. I think the procedure took around 5 hours, I believe. So it wasn't that long. Usually, I've seen other videos where people have been in surgery for a long time, but mine was only like around 5 hours. I went in for surgery, and the anesthesiologist was talking to me, and I was out. Like, I don't remember anything. Then I woke up, and I was just like, I'm done already, like I'm done. And so the nurse was there, and she's like, yes, you're done or whatever. And so I was just kind of stunned because I was naked, and when I went in there I wasn't naked, so that kind of like shook me. And I had a catheter, and I didn't have a catheter when I went out, so everything that I had or when I woke up, how I was naked and had a catheter, that just kind of stunned me. I was like, what happened, So after that, I know a lot of people feel nauseated and things like that. I did not feel nauseated. My throat didn't even hurt from the anesthesiologist. Because I'm pretty sure I got a tube down my throat, but I don't know. I really don't know. But my throat didn't hurt. I couldn't really feel my breast. I couldn't really tell the size. I couldn't feel really any pain. So when I went home, I was pretty much fine. But all I wanted to do was sleep. I just wanted to sleep, and I took medication, and I made sure I took my medication so I wouldn't feel any pain. But when I did go to sleep and I woke up, the medication kind of wore off. So I did feel something. I mean, the pain is not bad pain. You can't really explain the pain. It's a different type of pain. It's more like pressure than like hurting pain. So that's what it felt like. And I had to sleep on my back, of course, which was very uncomfortable. I had to sleep like that. I think I slept like that for like a month, to be honest. And it was really uncomfortable. And then I started sleeping regularly. And so my incision, I didn't even tell you guys my incision. My camera's about to die. Hold on. So my incision was an anchor incision, which means it goes down then underneath. So it goes down from the areola. Well, actually, they cut it around the areola. They go down and then around. So I have an incision going around my areola, down from the areola, and then underneath the boob. And so, oh, I need my phone. Where did my phone go? And so, yeah, so that's how it went. So I think, let's see, I'll say a week later, 2 weeks later, I got my stitches out, and that was painful. Getting my stitches out was painful. I'm not gonna even lie. I did not get any drains, and I didn't need any drains. I didn't have any complications. I didn't have any leaking, or none of my incisions broke open. I just didn't have any complications at all. Everything was perfect, and I thank God for that. For my scars, I still do have a little scarring. So around the areola, I don't have much scarring. It's just I have some little parts that are a little raised, but it's not noticeable because the areola is darker than my breast, so it's not noticeable. And so the incision going down, you can barely even see it. Like, I'm so grateful that scar is like not noticeable at all, because I think I would have felt kind of bad if it was noticeable, to be honest. And then the scar going underneath my breast, it's still dark. I'm not sure if, I don't know, to me it looks like a scab is gonna grow on it, but then maybe it's not. I don't really know, but I have some little raised parts, but it's not bad. Like, you can't even see it anyway, so I don't really care about that. And my doctor gave me this. My doctor gave me this to put on my scars, but I don't use it because you have to let it dry, and I don't have time to just be walking around naked letting it dry, so I don't use it. Maybe I should use it, but I don't use it. So honestly, if you're thinking about getting a breast reduction and you're scared because of the scars, I would say go for it, because I'm African American, and they say that a lot of African Americans get keloid skin and stuff like that, but my scars aren't bad, and I know a lot of other people who didn't heal badly. So if you're concerned about the scars, don't be concerned about the scars, because once you get your breast reduction, you're going to be happy regardless. So don't even worry about the scars, because at first I was worried about the scars. I'm like, I'm young, I don't want bad scars, but honestly, I'd rather be happy than I'd rather be able to wear shirts like this than like, who's really gonna see my boobs unless I have a boyfriend, and if he doesn't accept me, then you shouldn't be my boyfriend anyway, right? So yeah, I remember working out was an issue for me before. I hated running. Working out was just bad for me because I had big boobs and I didn't want to jump, But now I can jump. I can jump, I can run. There's just like a big weight lifted off my shoulders, and I just feel so new. Like I feel like a new person. Um, so I would recommend losing weight. Like if you're overweight, I would recommend losing weight before getting your breast, just because I know sometimes when you lose weight, then your breast begins to sag, and you don't really want that. My breasts aren't sagging right now. They're like perfect. They're just kind of like the perfect size. Maybe I should wear a bikini so you guys can see. I'm gonna try to show pictures before, if I have any good pictures, because I used to cover up well where my breast didn't look that big. So I'm gonna try to find some really good pictures where you can really see my breast. But right now I'm gonna show you the size of my breast. Maybe I'm gonna put a bikini on or something so you guys can see. And I'm gonna show pictures from how they looked before. So yeah, I'll be back. My boobs kind of look big on camera. I'm not sure why, but they're actually really small. Now, to give you guys kind of like an idea of how they were, this bathing suit top was when I was in middle school, I think. This is from middle school. Like I kept this and gave this to my sister. This is from middle school, honey. And I grew so big, I couldn't fit this. That's why I gave it away. But I can fit this now. Like, I can fit this. And it's crazy that I can fit it. So, they kind of look big. But they're not big at all. So, I don't know why it looks like that. But this is from middle school. This is from middle school. Like, it shocks me still. Like, it just shocks me. And I'm just happy that I can wear what I want to wear. And at first I wanted to go down to a size A, and my doctor was like, no, because it wouldn't really fit your body. And I'm kind of happy that I didn't go down a size A, because I know some people with really small breasts, they can't wear what they want to wear because they need their breasts to fill out their shirt or their dress more. And it's like, my breasts are filling, but they're not overly filling, you know? Like, it's a good amount to work with. Like, I don't have to do any extra things because they're too big, and I don't have to do any extra, wearing extra bras and stuff because they're too small. So they're just perfect, and I can't ask for anything else. Like, I'm just so happy. I can buy bathing suits. I can wear what I want. I don't have to wear a bra. I never wear a bra, actually, because I haven't, well, I know in the beginning you can't wear bras with a wire, so I have not worn any bras. And if I do wear like some type of bra, it's a sports bra. So I have not put on any regular bras. So I don't know. I don't think I ever will, to be honest. But I don't know. I hope this video helped you guys. Oh, I didn't mention that I think because of the medication, I did become really hairy. Like on my breast, I was really hairy, and I was dry, really dry. So make sure, like, if you do get your breast reduction, make sure you really moisturize, just in the areas that you can. Really moisturize it, because you don't want really dry, flaky skin. And the hair would go away if you do end up growing hair, because I was hairy and I was scared. I was like, why am I hairy? Like, I don't want to be hairy. I wasn't hairy before, but it went away. I think it was just like hormones. I don't know. But yeah. And I also didn't mention that I was able to shower like a week after my surgery, but then I didn't shower till like 2 weeks, to be honest. So I was scared. I was scared because I didn't want the water to hit the incisions, and then I didn't want to be in pain, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So, but I hope this video was helpful, and I just want to let you guys know, if you want a breast reduction, go for it. Like, don't hold back. Find a doctor, go for consultation, see if you like him or her, and just go for it, honestly, because you're going to be the happiest person. And don't worry about the scars, because once you get your breast reduction, you're not going to even care about the scars, because you're going to be so focused on wanting to shop for clothes and wanting to work out and get your body right. Because you know, us big boob girls, well, when I was a big boob girl, I didn't work out because I have big boobs and I didn't want people to look at them, and I didn't want them to bounce all over the place, and I didn't want to have to wear 5 sports bras just for them to stay down. So I say go for it. Go for it. Find a doctor. Go for consultation, and you won't regret it. I promise you. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I helped you in some way, or I hope if you're considering getting a breast reduction, you go for it. Don't be afraid, because it'll just be the best decision you made in your life. So bye guys. Mwah.